on how to calculate logarithms of numbers without using a scientific calculator. You remember on the JAMB exam, the calculator you'll be given on that day, there is no logarithm there, and you would need to calculate logarithm of certain numbers. For example, those of you that are doing chemistry, calculation of pH. You know, the formula for calculating your pH is minus log 10. pH equals minus log 10 of H plus. So you'll be given the concentration of hydrogen. If you do not know how to calculate logarithm without using scientific calculator, even if you know the formula to use, you will be stranded. You wouldn't know what to do. So let's look at how to calculate logarithm without using a scientific calculator. So let's assume you were given the hydrogen ion concentration. All right, you were given the hydrogen ion concentration, which is your H plus. You were given to be 0.001. Let's say the acid is HCl, which is hydrochloric acid. So you were given the concentration to be 0.001. What do? All you need to do is to, and you know the formula is pH equal to pH is equals to minus log 10 of H plus. So there is no way you want to calculate minus log 10 of 0.001 when you don't have a scientific calculator. So what you just need to do is convert that 0.001 to standard form. So if you convert 0.001 to standard form, how are you going to convert it? You see that decimal number, okay, you will move it forward. You move it forward until it gets to the first significant figure, which is 1. So something like this. So we're going to move it like this: 1, 2, 3. So because I'm moving forward, it's going to be negative. Whenever you're moving forward, your decimal, it will be negative. When you're moving it backward, it's positive. So the acronym is FMBP. FMBP means forward minus, backward plus. So if I have moved it forward 3 times, that becomes 1 times 10 raised to power minus 3. So that is I have written my concentration in standard form. So all I need to do is pH is equal to minus log 10 of now 1 times 10 raised to power minus 3 is the same thing as 10 raised to power minus 3. Okay, so all I need to do is to move this minus 3. I'll move it to the back of my minus log 10, and I'm going to have, there's a minus there initially, then I have minus 3 log 10 log 10. And in mathematics, the laws of logarithm, whenever you have log 10, it's going to be 1. So what I'm going to have to do is I will just say equal to minus times minus is plus 3 times 1, because my log 10 is 1. So my final answer will be plus 3. So that is the answer to that question. The second example, what if you are giving a value that has maybe, for example, you were given H2SO4, which is tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, and you were asked to find the pH of H2SO4, and you were given the concentration. So because H2SO4 is a dibasic acid, this is what I'm saying. If you ionize H2SO4, you are going to have 2 molecules of hydrogen ion. You have 2 molecules of hydrogen ion. So meaning that whatever concentration you were given, you have to multiply by 2. So if they have told you the hydrogen ion concentration is 0.001, you have to now multiply it by 2. So that will be 2 times 0.001, and that will be equal to 0.002. So you also write that in standard form like I've taught you. So you move this decimal forward 1, 2, 3. So that becomes 2 times 10 raised to power minus 3. So you now calculate your minus log of this value. Now, one thing you need to note for calculation of logarithm, the only value you need to master is log of 2. The log of 2, okay, log of 2 or log base 10 of 2 is equals to 0.301. You can confirm that in your scientific calculator and master it. Once you master it, you have no problem. So when you see a question like this, you already know that log of 2 is 0.301. All right. So what you need to do is, so come with me. This is what you need to do. All you need to do is just to say, now that I want to, my hydrogen ion concentration is 2 times 10 raised to power minus 3. So I will just say my pH is minus log 10 of 2 times 10 raised to power minus 3. According to the laws of logarithm, when you have multiplication, okay, in that bracket, you can split it into two different values. You can split it into log 2 base 10 plus. So that multiplication will become plus addition. So it's going to be minus log 10 2 plus minus log 10 of 10 raised to power minus 3. So that will be minus log 10 of 2 plus, okay, plus, let me open a bracket, minus log 10 of what? 10 raised to power minus 3. I close the bracket. You remember I told you log 2 is 0.301, which you are expected to know. So how do we go from here? The next thing you want to do is, because your log 2 is 0.301, you just have your minus, and because log 2 base 10 is 0 point, so I have 0.301. There's a negative, the minus 0.301. Okay, then plus. Now check inside this bracket here. I have minus 3 there as a power, so the minus 3 will go to the back of minus log 10 10, and it becomes minus times minus becomes plus. So I will have plus 3 log 10 10. And you remember I told you earlier log 10 10 is 1. So what I have left is 0 minus 0.301 plus 3, which is the same thing as 3 minus 0.301. And if you can now calculate this in your normal given calculator on the screen, the answer will be 2.698. 2.698. Okay, so from that 2.698, so your final answer will be equal to 2.698. That is the answer. So if you punch this in your calculator as well, you can punch it in your scientific calculator to confirm what is the log 10 of 0.002. You are going to see that your answer will be 2.698. I hope that is clear. So now what I encourage students to do is this: before you start your exam as a math student, these are some things you want to pen down in the plain sheet that will be given to you. So JAMB expects every CBT center to provide a plain piece of paper for students and a pen. So when you get into the exam hall and you're asked to start, you can quickly inscribe all the formulas that you know, and then you can draw your table for trigonometry. If you don't know the special angles, out the shortcut to arrive at angles of 30 degrees, 60, 45, 90, 0 degrees, go and check my video. I've done a video on that. You are expected to draw all of those tables, and then you can also do this as well. which is your log 2 is 0.301. If you state it there, it's going to help you quite a lot to save your time, and it will make the work easier for you. I wish you all the best. I hope you find this video helpful. So before I leave, let me give you this work to do. Now, calculate for me without using scientific calculator. You are going to calculate logarithm of 0.02. What will be the answer? Logarithm of 0.02 without using scientific calculator. Using the method I've done, please tell me what your answer will be in the comment section. Thank you and bye for now.